The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Philippines detects today its first case of the Lambda variant. The confirmation comes from the latest batch of samples sequenced by the Philippine Genome Center. The health department says the patient is a 35-year-old woman who was asymptomatic. She is currently tagged as recovered and is undergoing a 10-day quarantine. The DOH says they are still verifying if the patient was a returning overseas Filipino or a local case. The health agency assures that they are conducting back tracing and case investigation. The Lambda variant, which was first identified in Peru, is said to resist vaccine induced antibodies. It is currently classified as a variant of interest according to the World Health Organization. The DOH reminds the public to continue observing public health standards. The agency also stressed that vaccination is still the best defense against COVID-19 and its variants. The country records its second highest daily rise with over 14,000 new COVID-19 cases. That brings the country's total caseload to over 1.7 million. Active cases have also surpassed 100,000. The virus killed 270 more patients overnight, pushing the toll to over 30,300. Now, recoveries meanwhile surged to 1.6 million, with more than 10,700 new survivors today. The DOH also reports the detection of additional 182 cases of the Delta variant. Also detected were 66 cases of the Beta variant, 41 cases of the Alpha variant, 40 cases with the P3 variant, and as reported, the first case of the Lambda variant. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. A Cebu-based transport group slammed Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia's memorandum requiring air purifiers for every public utility vehicle, driver, and conductor. Transport group Piston Cebu said that genuine health solutions to the pandemic are needed more than requiring the air purifiers. To recall, Garcia issued a provincial memorandum requiring drivers and conductors on public transport to have their own wearable air purifiers starting August 16. The transport group added that the air purifier should be provided by the government as this is an additional expense on the part of drivers and conductors. Now, here are other headlines from around the world. At least 22 people were killed and 79 injured when a fuel tank exploded in northern Lebanon earlier today. The disaster happened in the town of Alitalil in the Arkar region that is one of Lebanon's poorest areas. Military and security sources said that the army had seized a fuel storage tank hidden by black marketeers and was in the midst of handing out gasoline to residents when the explosion took place. Flash floods that have swept through the towns in the Turkish Black Sea region have killed 58 people, marking a second natural disaster to strike Turkey this month. The floods brought chaos to northern provinces just as authorities were declaring wildfires had been brought under control. 48 people died as a result of floods in Kastamonu province. Now, another 9 people died in Sinop and one in Bartin, according to the Disaster and Emergency Management Directorate. Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry has declared a month-long state of emergency in some provinces of the country. This comes after a 7.2 magnitude quake and a series of aftershocks hit the country this morning. At least 304 people were reported dead. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now, www.signalplay.com, and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.